Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome here to Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, home of the Milwaukee Brewers, as they will play host here on opening day, 2015 opening day, to the Colorado Rockies. The Brewers are heading into this season looking to improve and hop into playoffs and improve on their 82-80 record they had in 2014 under manager Ron Renneke, and the Rockies, on the other hand, are looking to just hopefully be somewhat presentable on the field, as they had a pitiful 66-96 in 2014 under manager Walt Weiss. Let's take a look at the Rockies lineup assembled by manager Walt Weiss. Leading things off is shortstop Jose Reyes, followed by second baseman DJ LeMahieu. Three-hitter is left fielder Corey Dickerson, followed by right field Carlos Gonzalez. First, Justin Morneau. Third, Nolan Arenado. Center, Charlie Blackmon. Catcher, Michael McHenry, and then rounded out by the pitcher spot. While on the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers will be their ace in Matt Garza. Stands 6'4", 215. The 31-year-old right-hander gets the nod here on opening day. And Jose Reyes makes his way to the plate to lead off this opening day 2015. Garza sets, kicks, and fires as the first pitch is slapped past Callaspo at first base, and that's at third base correction, and gets into left field. So Jose Reyes gets himself a lead-off single to start off his 2015 campaign. So now that brings up DJ LeMahieu, the two-hitter, also playing second. As Garza sets at the belt in the stretch, here comes the pitch. Ground ball to third base. Callaspo turns, fires a second. Baker to first, and that's a 5-4-3 double play. Callaspo to Baker to Ludwig, and we have two down, as that brings up the three-hitter, hit 300 last season, Corey Dickerson. Playing left field today, as Garza sets and delivers. First pitch misses the outside half, slider. Count runs 2-1 now. Here comes the pitch from Garza. That's going to be slapped into left center field. That'll get down into the gap, get past Santana as it rolls to the wall. Corey Dickerson's having himself in stand-up into second. That is a stand-up double for Dickerson, and he keeps the inning alive here with two outs. That brings up the cleanup hitter in Carlos Gonzalez. Cargo had an injury-riddled 2014, looking to improve upon that here. First pitch to him is swung on and ripped out to deep center field, but Santana is camped under it as he puts that one away for the final out of the top half of the first. No runs for the Rockies, but two hits at the end of one half of the first. Welcome back to the bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup today. Leading things off is shortstop Gene Segura, followed by second baseman Jeff Baker. Catching is Jonathan Lucroy in the three-hole. Cleaning up is Ryan Braun. Left field, Chris Davis. First base, Ryan Ludwig. Center field, Domingo Santana. Third base, Alberto Callaspo. Rounded about by the pitcher in Matt Garza. While the opposing pitcher is the left-hander, 34 years old, stands 6'1", 215. Jorge De La Rosa gets the nod from manager Walt Weiss to start here for the Rockies on opening day. And making his way to the plate now to lead things off for the Brewers in the bottom half of the first on this opening day is Gene Segura. Him in his neon batting gloves and tape as De La Rosa takes his time. First pitch in there for a 73-mile-per-hour curveball strike. Count runs 0-2. Kick and pitch from De La Rosa. That's going to be chopped to third base, fielded, and tossed over to first base as that is one down. As Arenado fires that one over to first. And now we have one down. That brings up second baseman Jeff Baker. He's going to be playing in the platoon this year at second with Scooter Gennett. And it's a lefty, so that brings in the right-handed Jeff Baker. First pitch to him. Nicks the outside half. Slider, strike one. Count runs to 1-2 now on Baker. De La Rosa kicks and fires. That's going to be popped up into foul territory over to first base side. Morneau is camped under it, and he has it. And it's two down now in the bottom half of the first. That'll bring up the three-hitter in Jonathan Lucroy. Right-handed side for the plate, facing the left-handed pitcher. First pitch to him is taken for ball one. 89-mile-per-hour two-seamer. Misses the inside half. De La Rosa slowly kicks, turns, and fires. As Lucroy makes solid contact, that's in the left center gap, and it'll land and get to the wall. Lucroy has himself an easy stand-up double here to keep the inning alive with two outs, as the throw gets away from Arenado, but he's able to corral it anyway. So 2 outs, Ryan Braun to the plate now. The cleanup hitter First pitch swinging, ripped to the shortstop Reyes. Fielded, fired over to first, and that scoop from Morneau is out number 3. So no runs for either team here in the first inning, as we are still scoreless at the end of 1. Welcome back to the bottom half of the third inning as Gene Segura steps into the box with 2 outs and nobody on. De La Rosa slowly turns, kicks, and fires. First pitch to Segura is taken down low for a ball. Slider can't find the zone. Count runs 1-1 now. Here comes the pitch from De La Rosa. That's going to be chopped to third baseman Arenado. Fields fires the first, and Morneau cannot handle the in-the-dirt scoop. Low throw from Arenado, and Gene Segura beats it out on the error charged on Arenado. So there goes Segura, takes off for a second, he's in there as a stolen base, as the first pitch to Jeff Baker is in there for a strike. So 1-1 count now on Baker. De La Rosa deals, and Baker rips that one into center field for a single. Gene Segura is rounding third, heading home, and he'll score on the RBI single from Jeff Baker as the Brewers get out to a first lead of the ballgame here. It's 1-0. As we have 2 outs and Jonathan Lucroy at the plate with 1 on in Jeff Baker. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped to the third baseman, Arenado charges, fires to second, and he gets the third out of the inning, but not before the Brewers strike for 1 on a Jeff Baker single that drives in Segura. 1 Brewers, 0 Rockies at the end of 3. Welcome back to the top half of the 5th inning here. 1 out as Michael McHenry steps into the batter's box. Garza still on the mound. Here comes the 1-2 as that's ripped into center field for a base knock as Michael McHenry has got himself a nice little single to get him on first with 1 out. And that brings up the pitcher in Jorge De La Rosa. He's going to be showing bunt, and he gets it down into fair territory. Ludwig Fields tosses over to first for the covering Garza. And that's going to be 2 down in the inning now with Michael McHenry over on second. Brings up Jose Reyes, who's 1 for 2 in the day with a single, back to lead off the ball game. So 2-2 count on him. Garza deals, check swing, it does not matter, it's a strike anyway, so he goes down on strikeout. So Matt Garza gets himself out of the inning, and it's still 1 Brewers, 0 Rockies at the end of the top half of the 5th. Welcome back to the bottom half of the 6th inning here in Miller Park. 1-0 Brewers lead still as De La Rosa is going to deal to Gene Segura, who's leading off the inning. The 0-1 pitch is ripped into right center field. That's back at the track, at the wall, and it lands just in front of the track as it'll bounce up against the wall. Gene Segura is rounding second, heading for third. That's going to be an easy stand-up triple for the speedster Gene Segura. So he's got himself a lead-off triple. And that brings up Jeff Baker with the 0-1 count. Righty on lefty here. Pitch from De La Rosa is swung on, broken bat, right at the second baseman, LeMahieu, as Segura can't even get in on that one, so 1 down and a runner on third still. Brings up Jonathan Lucroy, 1-0 count. The pitch from De La Rosa is chopped to the first baseman Morneau. He'll step on the bag for the second out of the inning, but Gene Segura does score from third, as the Brewers extend their lead to 2-0 here over the Rockies. As now it's 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 1-1, here it comes to Braun. As that's ripped into center field, but it's going to be right at the center fielder in Charlie Blackmon, as he retires Braun for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Brewers strike for 1. It's 2 Brewers, 0 Rockies at the end of 6. Welcome to the top half of the 9th here as Scooter Gennett will come into play second base for Jeff Baker to get some defensive presence out there. And Francisco Rodriguez will come out of the bullpen, the 33-year-old former stud closer, now pretty solid still. He's here to close out the game for the Brewers, up 2-0 in the top of the 9th as Corey Dickerson digs into the batter's box. Left-handed bat facing right-handed K-Rod. 0-2 count is swung on, swung through the up and in cheese. He goes down swinging. So that's 1 down here in the top half of the 9th. And they're 2 outs away from closing this ball game out as Carlos Gonzalez digs in. 1 for 2 on the day. K-Rod deals the 1-2, swings through the curveball, he goes down, swinging back-to-back strikeouts for K-Rod, living up to his name, and he's got one away from getting out of this ball game. The 0-2, 2 more no. Here it comes. That's swung on and ripped into right center field. Back at the track, at the wall. Back goes Santana. He runs into the wall as the ball will hit off the wall. And Morneau is rounding second, heading to third. The throw from Jeanette is late as Justin Morneau has himself a triple. An unlikely guy to get a triple, but he keeps his team alive here. And Nolan Arenado, the always dangerous third baseman, steps in with a chance to tie the ball game here with a home run, or at least driving a team. So first pitch to him is in there for a strike one. Down and away fastball. Here comes the 1-2 from K-Rod now as he sets at the belt. And that's swung through, and that'll do it. The Milwaukee Brewers come away with the victory here on opening day over the Colorado Rockies by a score of 2-0 here at Miller Park, as that is how the cookie crumbles in this one. The Brewers jump off, they start their season 1-0, and the Rockies start their season 0-1. Gene Segura gets player of the game for the Brewers. He went 2 for 4 with 2 triples and a run on the day. Jonathan Lucroy had a double and an RBI. Jeff Baker had 1 for 3 with an RBI, a single. Matt Garza picks up a victory. K-Rod gets a save, while on the other end, Jorge De La Rosa gets the loss, while Corey Dickerson had a good day at the plate, 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Morneau had a triple in the 9th inning, but was not able to come in and score and hopefully provide runs for his team, as the final score was 2-0 Brewers over the Rockies. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Brewers Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.